Hey coin collectors and curious viewers. Welcome back to your ultimate stop for everything about coins, currency, and history. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian currency, specifically the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. Is it rare? Is it valuable? And how much is it worth today in circulated condition? Let's find out. The Australian 50-cent coin is one of the most iconic pieces of currency in the country. Introduced in 1966 with a round, silver version made of 80% silver, it was soon redesigned in 1969 due to the rising cost of silver. Since then, the 50-cent coin has featured a distinctive dodecagon shape, that's 12 sides, and is made from copper-nickel alloy, weighing 15.55 grams and measuring 31.65 millimeters across. Now, let's talk about the year in focus, 1981. It was a significant year, as over 49 million 50-cent coins were minted for general circulation. That means it's not considered rare, but that doesn't mean it has no value to collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design. Features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984, displays the Australian coat of arms, with a kangaroo and emu proudly standing on either side of a shield that represents 6 states of Australia. This design has remained virtually unchanged for decades, crafted by Stuart Devlin, the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. So, what's the current value of a circulated 1981 Australia 50-cent coin in 2025? Let's break it down by condition. In average circulated condition ***, visible wear, but all details readable. 0.50 AUD ***. This is its face value, and most circulated coins are still worth this amount. And better circulated condition ***. Very fine, minor wear, 0.75 to 1.00 AUD ***. Small premium from collectors or dealers. And extremely fine or near uncirculated condition 1.50 to 2.50 AUD ***. These can be more desirable due to less wear and sharper details. 3.00 to 6 Australian dollars or more ***, depending on luster and strike quality. While these values may not seem huge, finding one in top condition from your pocket change can still be a fun and rewarding discovery, especially if you're building a full-year set. Because millions of these coins were minted, 1981 isn't considered rare. But collectors still want it in high grade to complete their collections. If you're sorting through coins, here are some tips. Look for error coins. Off-center strikes, doubling, or die cracks can increase value. Check the edges. A smooth, undamaged edge with sharp reading indicates a higher grade coin. Store it properly. Use plastic flips or coin albums to protect from scratches and oxidation. To wrap it up, the 1981 Australia 50-cent coin is a classic piece of Aussie currency. While not rare, it's a solid collectible, especially in uncirculated condition or with interesting mint errors. Next time you find one in your change, don't toss it. You might be holding a tiny piece of numismatic history. The history of the Australian 50-cent coin is both practical and fascinating. It all began in 1966, when Australia made the switch to decimal currency, replacing the old pound system. That first 50-cent coin was round and made of 80% silver. But it didn't last long, because the price of silver shot up, making the melt value of the coin more than its face value. So just a year later, in 1969, the Royal Australian Mint introduced a new version of the 50-cent coin, the one we're familiar with today, with 12 sides and made of copper-nickel instead of silver. Now, fast forward to 1981. This year saw one of the highest mintages in the series, with over 49 million 50-cent coins produced. But here's an interesting twist. Not all of them were made in Australia. Due to high demand that year, part of the production was outsourced to other mints, including the Royal Mint in Wales, UK, and the Royal Canadian Mint. That's right, some of your 1981 Aussie coins might have actually been struck overseas. Although the designs remain the same, collectors have found slight differences in strike quality and finish, depending on where the coin was minted. This makes the 1981 issue particularly interesting to coin enthusiasts. Despite its large circulation number, 1981 is the only year when Australia's 50-cent coins were produced on 3 different continents. So even though the 1981 coin isn't rare in terms of how many were made, its backstory, with international production, high volume, and enduring design, makes it a unique part of Australia's decimal coinage history. In today's video, we're diving deep into the story, history, and circulated value of the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin. So if you're a coin collector, history lover, or just curious about what's in your pocket change, this video is for you. Let's start with a bit of history. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, when Australia switched from the pound to the $1 to $2 AUD. Now here's where it gets exciting. Uncirculated 1972 10-cent coins can fetch anywhere from $3 to $10 AUD, and even more if they're graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Want to know if your coin is valuable? Here are a few tips. Check for condition ***, less wear equals more value. Look for mint errors ***, double strikes, off-center $*** system. The 10-cent coin replaced the old shilling and was made using copper nickel, a mix of copper and nickel, giving it that silver-like shine. The design on the reverse of the coin is the superb lyrebird, created by the talented designer Stuart Devlin, also known as the goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used from 1966 to 1984. Now, let's talk about the 1972 edition. Specifically, in that year, the Royal Australian Mint produced a total of 29.3 million 10-cent coins. While that might sound like a lot, it's actually one of the lower mintages for this coin during the early years of decimal currency. Because of its relatively low mintage, the 1972 10-cent coin has become a bit more sought after by collectors, especially in higher grades. Oh, what's this coin worth today if you find it in your change or coin jar? Let's break it down. These coins have seen many years of use and typically sell for around 10 to 20 cents, mostly for metal or collection filler value. If your 1972 coin has moderate wear but visible details, it could be worth around 30 to 50 cents, near perfect condition but with tiny handling marks, expect around or prints, or planchet flaws can multiply the coin's value. Use a magnifier ***. Small details like rim quality and surface scratches matter. Compare with graded examples ***. Helps estimate potential worth. In today's collector market, the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is not considered rare, but it's definitely collectible, especially in high grade or mint state. Complete decimal coin sets often require this year, so there's always a niche demand for it. And with metal prices rising and coin collecting growing worldwide, it's never been a better time to check your loose change. So the next time you find a 10-cent coin from 1972, don't dismiss it. It might be worth more than you think. Whether you're collecting for fun, profit, or history, every coin has a story to tell. To understand the value of the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin, we need to go back to the birth of Australia's decimal currency system. On February 14, 1966, Australia transitioned from the pound, shilling, pence system to a new decimal system. This major economic shift brought about the birth of coins like the 1 cent, 2 cent, and of course, the 10-cent coin. The 10-cent coin was introduced to replace the 1 shilling and has maintained the same size, weight, and metal composition ever since. Composition ***, 75% copper, 25% nickel, copper nickel. Diameter ***, 23.60 millimeters, weight ***, 5.65 grams. The coin's reverse features the superb lyrebird, a bird famous for its mimicry and extravagant tail feathers. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, who was also the official goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II. The obverse, or heads, side of the coin features a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a renowned sculptor from the UK. In 1972, Australia was experiencing steady economic development, and the demand for coins remained high. However, only 29.3 million 10-cent coins were struck that year, significantly fewer than in surrounding years. This lower-than-usual mintage has made the 1972 coin more desirable for collectors, especially in higher grades like uncirculated or mint state. Even though it's not considered rare, the 1972 issue plays an important role in completing full-year decimal coin collections. That's why high-quality specimens can still carry premium value on the market today. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is more than just spare change. It's a small but important piece of Australia's post-decimal history, representing a time of growth, modernization, and the evolving identity of a nation's currency. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories from Australia and around the world.